Hi, good day, wherever you are around the world. I am delighted to be here today with Professor Khalil Said and Tom Judd from Global Clinical Engineering Alliance that proudly launch a CE influencer, clinical engineering influencing new podcast series. Next, as we are introducing the new podcast, I want you to have enough information to get you excited as much as we are about this idea. We're going to be serving as interviewers. With time, we'll bring additional interviewers to the pool, and we will be looking for clinical engineers, influencer, like you see on the right-hand side, that impact and influences their environment, and we have something to learn from their skill professionally and personally. The podcast series purpose is very simply to realize that in this changing world, we have many colleagues that apply technique, methodology, and knowledge to make patient care services safer, with higher quality, more efficient, and more accessible. We want to highlight that. We want to learn from their insight. We want the community to understand what are the challenges in clinical engineering and health technology management in different parts of the world, and how can we together make big impact that we all going to be benefit from. This new live streaming and recorded podcast will highlight individual clinical engineer with specific skill and expertise. We call them influencer, that their career demonstrates that their significant contribution they make to their environment is actually have an impact and change outcome so positively. Each podcast will be based on about 20 minutes interview and will allow us to learn about the profession, the professional experience, the learning, the experience, and about the individual personally passion and hobbies and things like that that will be important for us to understand how they got to make that influence so effective.
Hey, Dean, I'm pretty excited about this. What's the background here? Everybody knows we hosted the sixth Congress, International Clinical Engineering Health Technology Management Congress, last October, and the 10th anniversary of Global CE Day, looking at our achievements and our best practices. And there were over 800 attendees there who represented the work from 100 countries. So during that time, during that 4-day period, we had 20 countries share their status and their plans for development in the future. We want to keep this dialogue going. And we're going to focus on those to be interviewed who are from our membership of over 70 countries, some from society, some from individuals. We're looking forward to this, Yadin.
I believe this idea, it's fantastic, because you will learn who are those people that are influencing the board and who are they making a difference in the clinical engineering and biomedical engineering field. That's important for you to see in the future. Who are those guys who did everything for clinical engineering this time? And we are going to offer this podcast interview at every month, focusing on GCEA member organization and individual members who already made a difference. We also, during these podcasts, listeners will learn about influencer, their country, and region best practice, which is important for us to understand what is happening in the country, what those persons that will be interviewed are doing to make it better. And the podcast we intend to augment GCEA ongoing best practice webinar and technology snapshots, which is important for you through the questions that we are going to apply. What have they done? All those initiatives, or these initiatives, have the goal of delivering and enhance value to GCEA membership and educate you all about how to apply solutions in the area.
Sample questions include about the individual and other about their accomplishments. For example, what attracted you to enter the field of clinical engineering, as you can see here? Or the last one, if you would have a magic wand, what is it that you will wish for personally and professionally?
You know, we've had these kind of family discussions in the past, you know, where we get around the table and say, what did you do? What did you do? And how did it work out? So I really looking for a, you know, a relaxed atmosphere for these interviews between the interviewer and the interviewee, just to, hey, tell us your story, tell us what's working, you know, tell us what your dreams are. And it'll really be in a family atmosphere, Yadin.
Yes, and one of the interesting points is what you consider to be an accomplishment. We will ask the influencers, and you will see that I am sure that the accomplishment have different meanings in different countries, and that's one of the things we are going to learn about clinical engineering. Okay.
Great. As you can see, very interesting question. We're all looking for the answers and to learn more about the influencer. We just put an appendix here for Tom to tell us what this is about.
Well, on Sunday in Shenzhen, we gathered together for several hours, actually, and we had 20 countries plus WHO, Adriana called in. And what is the current status of clinical engineering in your countries? What's the future plans? And so why I show you this data right here is that these are the countries we've begun to talk to, but we want to add many more of you. So there's a lot of countries missing, and we're looking forward to hearing from you.
Great. Tom and Khalil, thank you very much. Please join us to gain meaningful insight from colleagues as we begin this new journey in global knowledge exchange. Thank you.